Good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. We're on to game week 13 now. Like I said, coming round very fast. Currently watching the Man United Man City game. Currently 3-0 to Man City in the 42nd minute. Erling Haaland, honestly, what a player. Fantastic, and hopefully, or definitely, we'll be able to see him play in January when I go to the Manchester derby, and I will be getting a good vlog of that, I assure you. So yeah, really looking forward to that one. Thank you, Chris, for sorting me out the tickets. So that's in January, Manchester derby at Old Trafford. Hoping for a fantastic game. Be really good. But anyway, into game week 13. We drew 0-0 with Preston last game out. That's the 7th 0-0 draw for Preston, I believe. They're a very tough team to break down, so I'm not too disappointed about that. At all. Obviously, we were at home, so it would have been really nice to get a win, but could have been a lot worse. Could have lost that one. But anyway, yeah, so that was up. And Man City have just scored a 4th goal, and literally Man United are just terrible. With Foden with 2, Haaland with 2. Yeah, I can't believe how bad Man United look right now. It's literally 4-0 in the first half. It could end up 6-7-0 easily. I think it'll end up 5-0. So my little prediction for that one. But yeah, 4-0 at half time. Embarrassing, Man United, embarrassing. But anyway, let's go into the first game. And our first game is Bristol City versus Coventry. And Coventry got their first win of the season the other day. Like I said, I thought they would, and it was 1-0, I believe, which I believe I predicted. And yeah, their first win of the season, phenomenal for them to get that. And I think they'll start building that back up again. I think they will be alright this season. They just struggled at the beginning, but they are a good team. And like I said, in the first game of the season against us, they did look really good. And again, Bristol City, they are away, and I think this one will be Bristol City 1, Coventry 1. Next up, we have Luton versus Huddersfield. Huddersfield are absolutely terrible and really in danger to be in that relegation spot this season. Luton are actually doing well. They did really well obviously last season. They got into the playoffs, but they're also keeping up with that in a way. They're mid-table at the moment. I think they're 10th, I believe. But no, actually, I think they're higher than that. I think they might be 8th. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe this will be Luton 1, Huddersfield 0. Just Huddersfield are just really not good. They really need to change form. Maybe they'll get some people in January. But yeah, not very good at the moment. Then we've got Sheffield United versus QPR. And Sheffield United, top of the league, doing fantastic. Norwich got a draw in the end, so that definitely made Sheffield United a bit more secure there at the top, as Norwich would have gone top with that with a win there, but they drew against Blackpool. So, but they've won against QPR. Good team, QPR. And I think it'll be Sheffield United 2, QPR 1. And then we've got Cardiff versus Blackburn, and another really good team, Blackburn, not Cardiff, that is. And I believe this will be Cardiff 0, Blackburn 2. Blackburn again, another team that I think may be up there, hopefully be up there. As I predicted, they'll be near up there anyway. So mainly for my predictions, not because I care about them being near the top, but they're a right team, and I have nothing against them. So it would be nice to see them up in the Premier League again after so many years of not being there, considering they've won it as well. Twice was it, I think. But yeah, Cardiff 0, Blackburn 2. Next we've got Reading versus Norwich, and Norwich are second at the moment. Or they could be third. I think they're second. Some Man United fans are leaving already. They've literally left the game at half time, which is quite funny. Loads of empty seats in the Man United end already. But it's really bad. I understand it's a bad first half 4-0, but I'd never leave at half time. It's half empty already, and yeah, not very happy. Man United fans there, and I'm sure my friend Chris will not be happy right now. My brother Chris will not be happy right now either. But we move on. That's all good. That's quite funny. So I forgot where we even were. Reading v Norwich, I believe it was, and I believe Reading 0, Norwich 1. Reading obviously being quite a good team, but we did beat them 3-0 at theirs, and Norwich I think will get a 1-0 win. Then next up we've got Burnley versus Stoke, and Burnley again, another really good team, and definitely be up there as well. I know we can't have everyone do it up there, but they would definitely be another team that will be up and around that playoff spot. They'd be into the second, they might sneak. and I think this will be Burnley 3, Stoke 1. Stoke lost 4-0 at home today against Watford, so not a brilliant start Alex Neil has had there, which again, not bitter but fantastic to see. They're not doing very well. And next we got Hull versus Wigan. Hull, again, another team that are struggling and not doing too well. Wigan not too bad now, actually. They're about mid-table. I think they might be 12th. I think this one will be Hull 0, Wigan 1. Then we have Middlesbrough, another team that are struggling against Birmingham. Now, Birmingham were struggling, but they've got a few results. They got a good result, like I said, a few weeks back against West Brom. And they are away for this one at Middlesbrough. I believe this one will be Middlesbrough 1, Birmingham 2. Then we got Rotherham versus Millwall. Both two mid-table teams, and I think it will finish that way. Like I said, I still think Rotherham will be down thereabouts, but the way they're playing at the moment, I can't see them not being at least mid-table, but as I predict with them down there, I still want them to be down there. But I believe this will be Rotherham 1, Millwall 1. Then we've got Watford versus Swansea. Like I said, Watford just won 4-0. They're really, really good. They played really well against us as well. And they're really our toughest opposition we've had so far. So we broke the barrier there. We got 2 goals from them, unlike Preston, but I still think the way they played was really, really good. And we were just unlucky against Preston to not sneak a goal there. I haven't seen the highlights yet, but from what I heard, we did play really well. It was actually a really good game for a bit, considering it was a 0-0, which no one ever wants to go to see at a football game, win or loss. You never want to see it 0-0. Rotherham, and Swansea got a good win away at West Brom yesterday, 3-2 win. So that was really good for them as well. And I think this will be Watford 2, Swansea 2. Then we've got Preston at home to West Brom. Like I said, West Brom just lost that last game out. They're not doing very well this season. And Preston are very, very good at defence, at least anyway, considering their 7-0 draws so far. They're not very good, however, in attack, and I believe they've only scored 3 goals, I believe, this season, not including any cup games, which I'm not too sure the results on those one, but I believe it was 3 goals they've scored, maybe 4 goals they've scored this season, but not many at all. And those ones are normally like a 1-0 win. And considering how West Brom have done it in their last game against Swansea, and they're not doing too well this season, I think Preston will sneak a goal against them. So I think it'll be Preston 1, West Brom 0. Can't see West Brom scoring against Preston if we couldn't score against Preston, and all those other 6 teams didn't score against Preston. So yeah, Preston 1, West Brom 0. Definitely could be more though. And then lastly we have Sunderland. That's just Blackpool, which is not bad, but so I just thought I'd use this as a little backdrop. It's like a little blanket as well. It's so big, it's like a view there. Yeah, so we struggled to get that good result out of Preston. Really wanted to see us win both of these games coming up, both being home games with Swansea away coming up on Saturday, which I'll definitely be at there. And I believe this one will be Sunderland 2, Blackpool 0. The reason why Blackpool are not a fantastic team, they're a mid-table team, and we really do have the potential there to be up in the playoffs. Like I said, I don't expect it, but we have the potential to at least be up there, and that's why I think we'll win 2-0. Keep that clean sheet and go into Swansea away and feel really confident and hopefully get a result out of Swansea. Last time I went to Swansea away, I saw Defoe score a hat-trick there, and we won 3-1, so we could always hope for that again. Obviously not being Defoe a hat-trick. Don't know who would score a hat-trick really. We don't have Stewart, or I don't think, unless Sims is back either, but I say Benetti hat-trick. But yeah, that's it for Game Week 13. I have got a new mic that I haven't got the connector to yet, so the sound of my voice will be better in the next coming videos, hopefully the next one. And I've got a tripod and a LED light, which I have on me at the moment. It's very bright, blinded my eyes like camera when you get that kind of feeling to it. So it's really, really good, and hopefully when I do ones like outside, like I did that one a few weeks back out in the back, I'll have that light on me and it will really make my videos a lot better, a lot clearer picture, and then clearer sound quality as well. So that'd be really good, and I'm really excited for that one. But yeah, I hope everyone had a good weekend. I'm going to watch the rest of the second half of this one, which will start in a minute, and I'll see you later. Peace.